And we're live. Welcome in, everyone. This video will be a comprehensive tutorial on the give anything to friends, any vehicle that can be stored in the garage. Not an avenger necessarily, but you can give special vehicles, AA trailers, jets, choppers, cars. There's a few caveats along the way. I will do my best to explain every step and everything that I possibly know about this. I've been doing it all night. I'm trying to get this dialed in. We got it figured out. It's working good. It is a little funky. And you have to close the app at the end. So at the end of this video, I'm going to close my app. You're not going to see me actually drive off with the vehicle. It's just not how this one works. But once you close app and restart the game, you request your vehicle from your MOC and go put it wherever you need. I'll explain about the special vehicles as you go, because I'll have a little bit of dead time. I'm doing this on 2 consoles myself, so it takes me a second to get things set up as I'm going along. I'll use that time to try to explain this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to myself. It's a part of a set I made previously that I gave to my other character and since had deleted trying to make other sets. So I need 3 vehicles to complete my Merc Arena War set. So that's what I'm going to do here. We're going to do the Sasquatch. I'll have to send it back here in a second, but that's what we're going for. So the setup for this is super simple. You're going to have the car you want to get rid of. It will be stored in the back of your MOC. You'll need the MOC and you'll need the penthouse. The rest of it is, that's it. Okay, so let's go right in here and start this off. So we have our friend here, and all he's going to do right now is just call out any normal vehicle that will drive into the parking garage of the penthouse. Okay, so let's set that up, and then the person receiving, the helper, calls out a car, any normal car, just a standard car, and then the receiver is going to go in and get glitched out. Okay, so let's where is my truck? I'll use my truck here. Okie dokie. So our friend has a vehicle out and they're waiting for us. We have our MOC filled in the back of the vehicle storage with a free car that we don't mind getting rid of. A free car or a car we don't mind getting rid of. Okay, anything that'll go back there. I'm using Carbon RS bikes. I use the Carbon RS for a couple different reasons. The first one is it's easier to get bikes when you're buying them, for one. So let's go to motorcycles, sort by price. Carbon RS doesn't have a paint, so you don't have to. It's one less step. And if you're buying a bunch of them, like we do when we're duping and stuff, it's just easy to use. So you can use a Carbon RS, you can use an Elegy, you can use a car you don't like that you have. Doesn't matter. All right. Then we're going to go into our penthouse. We're going to come over here. So in from the door's right there. Take a right, and we'll come down over here to our phone. All right, we'll stand in this general area as long as we have the press right on the D-pad to access phone services in the top left-hand corner of our screen. Okay, now from here, we're going to join Anahuac. All right, if you don't have Anahuac on the friends list, then what you can do is set up a message chat with him. He's not going to respond. Doesn't matter what you type. You can just put one letter and send it, but what it'll do is it'll save it down there in your messages, and if you prioritize it as a favorite, it'll stay at the top of your list. It's the quickest way you can get to Anahuac without having him on the friends list. Okay, I can't show you that, but that's the easiest way. ANAWACK 1P5, 12P5 are the 2 best to use. Alright, so we'll come to the phone. We got our option in the top left corner. We're going to tap our PlayStation button. We're going to go over to Anahuac, and we're going to click to join on him. Now, once we click join, it's going to come back to your regular screen, and then it'll fade to the alert. In that time, you're going to want to tap right on the D-pad to pick that phone up. I wait about a half a second after, just to delay it some. It makes it a little bit more consistent. Okay, so we're going to tap X to join right on the D-pad. Now we're tapping X, spamming X right through all that. Once we start dropping back down, we're going to hold the touchpad, and it'll pull up. I did not get it. I was too slow. Okay,
day or night.
A little too slow. So we'll try it one more time. And sometimes it does help if you stand the furthest away that you can. So it's going to creep up here a little bit, like so. Now he's got to take a step to grab the phone. It helps in the timing of the alerts you have to go through. Again, I apologize. It's going to be kind of a long one, but I'm trying to give you every bit of information I have. Okay, so click to join. Right on the D-pad, spamming X, spamming X, spamming X, spamming X. Alright, once we come down, we're holding the D-pad. There we go. Now he picks up the phone. Just hold down on your left thumbstick.
Tom Connors here. How can I help you, sir?
And just kind of scroll up and down a little bit here and there. You don't have to do anything drastic. Just kind of want to sit here for a second, wait for him to drop this phone and it to disappear.
So, how can I help?
Sometimes he does it instantly. Sometimes it takes a minute. No rush. Just wait for a second. See what he's gonna do here.
Is there anything I can do?
Alright, he finally dropped it. Now you can use the D-pad or the left L3 stick to do that. Alright, now once you drop the phone, you're gonna want to walk to the door. Gonna exit to the casino. Okay, once you've exited the casino, take a lap around the fat booty girl. You gotta walk away from the door, then come back, and then exit the penthouse. That was legit. You just gotta go away and then come back. Alright, now once you're outside, you're ready for the next step. The next step is gonna be to request our mobile operations center. Alright, and then you see it spawning down there. Okay, and then now we want to request the vehicle that is in the back of the mobile operations center and go ahead and get it out on the map. So mobile op, request personal vehicle, like so. Now from here, your friend has been waiting for you to get glitched out here, or get set up for getting glitched out, because you're not glitched yet. He's going to have his vehicle and he's going to come pick you up. You're going to hop in the vehicle. He's going to drive us around. That's why I say it helps if he has a casino penthouse as well, because he needs to drive into the parking garage. Okay, so except the regular parking garage, not the penthouse. You should get the animation of the elevator thing and then be standing back at it. From there, you're just going to run back and jump back in your vehicle with your friend. And all you want to do is just pull out. Just right on the D-pad, you'll exit the parking garage. Now, once outside, your friend so graciously will drive you over to your MOC so that you can take off. And then the friend will go pick up the vehicle that you've already spawned out there. So over here in the parking lot, I have my Carbon RS. My friend's going to grab it, and we're both going to head down to the strip club. Okay? As I'm doing this, driving both the vehicles over there, because it's going to take me a second, I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit about the special vehicles since we have the time. So special vehicles work as such. Special vehicle that only has one specific spot, like probably the toughest would be the special vehicles that go down in the bottom of the car warehouse, the vehicle warehouse. your Phantom Wedge, your Rocket Baltic, the Blazer Aqua, the Wastelander, those vehicles. Now, if you own those vehicles, any specific vehicle, like if you own the Phantom Wedge, you're not going to be able to get a Phantom Wedge. Okay, you're going to have to wait till you can pull it, and I don't think we can pull it right now, and use the nightclub or something to get it to save. And if somebody knows how to push it in, I'd be more than happy to hear about that. But as of right now, I don't know a way to push a special vehicle into the slot, because you can only have one of each down there. And like, if you already own a Phantom Wedge, you're not going to be able to put a new modded Phantom Wedge on top of it. Not right now. Okay. Now my friend's bringing the other car, which I'm doing myself. So give me a second. Now the AA trailer may be the same way. That it will not go in there, but if you do not own an AA trailer, you can definitely get the AA trailer, and put it in, and then mod your MOC with it as well. It's a very easy mod. The vehicles that are special that go like in the arena, they can be moved around. Like for instance, the Cerberus, you have 3 slots for the Cerberus, so you can have up to 3. The other vehicles don't have a designated location like the Cerberus in there, but say for instance, most of them, the larger ones, you can only store in there, like the Sasquatch. So with the Sasquatch, you want to just drive it in and cover a vehicle up. It's pretty easy, it goes right in, kind of thing. Now, like if you want to talk about the nightclub, the vehicles like the Pounder, the Mule, and the Speedo Custom, those you can use a motorcycle, like in Bay 2. You can buy a couple Carbon RSs, put them in Bay 2, receive the vehicle, use the Carbon RS from Bay 2 of the nightclub to push the vehicle out of the MOC. So drive the motorcycle in the back of the MOC, push the new modded vehicle you have, get in that modded vehicle, change something in the menu that it'll let you access there in Bay 2, and that will actually modify, change, or push that vehicle into its designated slot in the garage Bay 1 of your nightclub. So each one's a little bit different. The nightclub's a little easier because you actually have other slots to work with. The arena is kind of the same. The cargo vehicle warehouse down on the bottom, it can be a pain in the butt. So, like I said, I was trying to cram a Phantom Wedge in for about an hour and a half last night, and it didn't happen. So now we got our truck down here. Now, if you'll notice where I parked my truck, it's not super critical, but that's the money spot right there, right at the center punch. You want that blue circle to be right in that general area. Okay, and then you're going to want to get on your motorcycle or your car and just bring it over this area. You don't need it to be crammed up against the wall or nothing like that. Just come right here to the front. You have the option in the top left corner, and you're going to be able to just push right on the D-pad and start it off. So while we're doing that, my friend here is going to request his mobile operations center. We're going to need that in just a minute. And also he's going to request the vehicle that he's going to donate to me, which is going to be our Sasquatch. Okay, so we get the Sasquatch on the scene. Alright. Okay. There we go. So the Sasquatch is out there. Alright. We're set up, ready to go. Our friend now is going to go to his mobile operations center and hop in the back so that he can send us an invite. We're going to need it here in just a second. Now, there's no timing on this. You can stand outside for light. You know, there's no timing on any of this. So do it at your own pace. get all the things right, and you shouldn't have any issues. So he's driving over now. Okay, so now we're set up for the second part of the glitch. Oh man, I parked the car too close. Okay, so all our friend's gonna do, he's called out the vehicle, we're gonna get it. He's got it parked right here behind us. He's gonna go get in his mobile operations center. Now, it'd be nice if it was closer, and you'll figure this out. As a matter of fact, I could probably move it, but I would bring it and park it here if you can, because here in a minute you'll find out why. And you may be obstructed by the view of the mobile operations center, because it's about to freak out and go flopping all over the place, and sometimes it flops right in to your view. You can't see nothing when you take off. And so what you're gonna have to do is go get in that vehicle. When you take off to go get in the vehicle, your controls are all discombobulated, ups, down, you're back in the rabbit hole with those fucking knuckleheads, the ding dongs, or the dildos. So it definitely helps to have your friend bring it closer for you. So that's what I'm doing right now. I went ahead and grabbed the MOC instead of just jumping in the back, and I'm going to bring it right over here and park it so that I can get in it here in just a second. Alright, and then I'm gonna have my friend get into the Sasquatch and get ready to pull it up when I'm ready for it. So this is what we're gonna do. Alright, so that's the setup. So we got our mobile op sitting where it goes, we got our motorcycle or our car, we brought it to this area. Our friend has his mobile operations center and the vehicle we're gonna receive. Okay? So now what you want to do is just tap right on the D-pad and see the back of the cab or the... Now you're stuck on this screen. You're stuck in this location. The camera's not going to move. But luckily for us in this video, the mobile operations center decided to fuck off somewhere else. So we're good to go. Now after about 15 or 20 seconds, you'll be able to jump off the bike or jump out of the car, exit the vehicle. From there, you just want to go and return this vehicle to storage and then request it right back out. Okay? Once you've done that, now you're ready to get into the vehicle. So as you can see, my friend's just going to drive it right up here for me. Bada bing. Now I can make my way over there to it. And like I said, up is down, left is right, back is forward. So it takes you a second to kind of get your bearings here. Oh, and then it changes. Okay, now we're back to normal, so we can walk. It's just really weird. Alright, so we're going to go over and we're going to hop in the vehicle. And our friend is going to run and jump in the back of his MOC. I know this seems like a lot, guys. I'm trying to explain a ton to you to make sure you get it all. It's really not complicated, though. It's really pretty easy. Okay, so now our friend's in the back, and he's going to send us an invite. We're going to open our phone, pull up that invite, tap X once to go to this screen here at the invitation. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold down your little pause menu, the little small pause menu up above triangle there. We're going to hold it down, and when we let go of it, we're going to immediately tap X. Now, when I do that, what's going to happen is either you're going to get this screen or you're going to go straight to a black screen. Now, this is what I was telling y'all about. I'm not going to be able to show me getting this, but if this goes straight to a black screen, that means that we're successful. We're going to close our app. We're going to restart the game, and then we're going to simply request our personal vehicle from the back of our mobile operations center. Okay, so you'll do what I'm about to do, then you'll go here, mobile op, when you get back in, you'll request that personal vehicle, and it'll bring whatever vehicle you received, whether it be a jet, whether it be an AA trailer, or a Sasquatch. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go back to our phone. This is the last step. Get on this, hold down the options or the pause button, and as soon as we let go of pause, we're going to tap X and go to a black screen. And that's it, guys. I know you're probably going to have to rewind and fast forward through this one, but I did my best to explain everything that I know, so there's nothing left out. and you can get it done. Your friend will verify for you because he just got smashed by a Sasquatch on my screen. Um, that it does work. If y'all have any questions, if I can help, please drop down the comments. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.